There are theories that Yahushua, when he was young, spent time in India or that there are lost years. And other theories from the Gnostic books say that Yahushua was married to Miryam of Magdala. Please explain. Well, it's not true that the Gnostic books say that. There are people who interpret it that way because they see that the disciples were jealous of the relationship Yahushua had with Miryam of Magdala. They don't take into account that at that time, men and women usually didn't spend time together unless there was some kind of relationship. And that's why the fact that Yahushua had female disciples, and Miryam of Magdala in particular was the most exemplary among them, and so he revealed things to her directly, made many of his disciples jealous, and that's part of what is presented in the Gnostic books. But nowhere in the Gnostic books does it say that he married her. That was something that was invented and promoted with the Da Vinci Code and other things a few years ago, and it made a lot of people come to believe that, to think that it was written somewhere, but it's not written. The theories that Yahushua went to India are just theories. Yes, I've heard them, but they have absolutely no basis. Scripture doesn't say that. Scripture only mentions the most important things. That's true. And I think that would have been important. On the other hand, Yahushua himself came. Well, I mean, he said he came from the Father, and what he heard from the Father is what he came to tell us. Yahushua didn't need to travel the world studying religions to figure out which one was best, which is more or less how people who believe the theory that he went to India put it. Like he went to study all the religions, study all the beliefs, and then, developed his own. But that's not how it was. Yahushua already knew the truth from the moment he was born. He is the truth incarnate. So, he didn't need to go to India or anywhere else to study anything. In fact, many of the beliefs in India were taken from Judaism. But anyway, Scripture doesn't say anything about it. I think it would have mentioned it, at least in a couple of verses. And what Scripture does tell us makes it clear that he didn't need to go to India, that he didn't need to go study anything. Scripture does tell us that he went to Egypt for a while to escape because they wanted to kill him. But aside from that trip to Egypt, it doesn't say anything else about him going anywhere else, much less to seek spirituality. Since, I repeat, he is the embodiment of the heavenly kingdom. That's why he came, to give it to us by dying for us.